Hello, welcome back. How hard can it be to actually make a video when you're filming on your own, making sure you get every aspect of video making correct? For a one-time special offer, I'm going to take you behind the scenes to show you, the viewer, the one viewer, how I actually go about doing that. So first of all though, roll the titles. So vlogging can be done in various styles. First of all, you can do it in a studio. You can do it walk and talk mode.
Yeah. Happy? Lost?
Or you can do it similar to this, outdoors in a sort of travel video style. We're going to assume today that you've already planned your story and what you want to talk about, so we're not going to go into that. You'll be pleased to know. But outdoors, one of the most key things with outdoors, point number one, location, location, location. Dull backgrounds. Yes, it's a pretty scene, however it's boring, there's nothing happening. Unless there was something unusual to happen behind, like, I don't know, herd of elephants or something, dinosaur, it's going to remain too dull to actually keep your viewers' attention. Trial and error. It's a case of film yourself in different locations, see how it looks. If you're personally not happy with it, you can guarantee your viewers won't be happy with it. That is the key. So we've talked about a location where nothing's happening in the background. Let's go to the other extreme. Have a look at this one. Yeah, on the flip side, choosing somewhere that's busy is also not a good idea. There's too much going on in the background, people get distracted from what you're actually trying to say, then you end up just sounding like blah 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 blah. So next on your agenda, the two things to consider is light and audio. I'm going to take a look at both of them together. I'm going to car crash them together because it's my video and I can. Alright, and there's your first proven point with the audio. Nasty audio sounds awful. So a quick look at the audio gear. I'm going to show you the one which I prefer. The audio you're hearing now is coming direct from the Osmo Pocket, the tiny little device which I normally use. Okay. So on the GH5 I've got the Rode video mic. The Rode video mic is good for studio work, it's good for outdoors as long as you're close to your camera or close to the microphone, or if you extend the microphone out on a boom arm you can also use it. Very good mic, however at distance it sounds like this. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of how I go about making vlogs. The next one then is this little device. In fact, can we get any closer? It's a Tascam, I think it's a DR10. It's a little remote lavalier mic. It's a very useful microphone out in the field because when I get home all I have to do is synchronise the audio from my camera to the audio from the little remote lavalier mic. They're about 200 quid, so they're pretty expensive, but they're well worth the money. Highly recommend them, and they're very versatile. They run off a AAA battery, you know, the small tiny pencil batteries. And as you can hear, the audio now from the DJI Osmo is probably picking up a bit of wind noise as well. So I would strongly recommend have some sort of lavalier mic system attached under your shirt is a good place. Or even, as you've seen me do, outside the shirt, but you can put a wind muffler on it, a dead cat I think they're called. So this particular scene, yes, it's a beautiful location. There is a lot, however, of sunlight coming through the trees, causing contrast problems with your lighting. For this particular location, I would probably film that as what we call B-roll, so film that separately. And I would probably choose to put myself, let's have a look where we can go. Yeah, I'd bring the camera closer, but I'd put myself out in the field here. I've got backlight so I'd have to look at maybe adding a reflector to bring the light up underneath my double chins. It's all about positioning your shot, thinking about your shot in the same way you would as if you're doing photos, about the composition of your shot. Now this location has it all. It's beautiful, there's not too many distractions unless you count the snake, which I honestly nearly stepped on about 3 minutes ago. That's why I'm sweaty and shaking. Poisonous adder, nice. But yeah, seriously, there's no distractions apart from bird song. So unless something untoward happens, like I say, you've found yourself the right location to give your viewers something pleasing to look at, as well as get your point across in regards to your video topic. On that note, let's go back to the first location, because I think we've got everything now. Right, so that is all my video scenes captured for the day. What we're going to do now is rush back home at the national speed limit and get into actually how we edit it, how we put it all together, how we add music, effects, etc, etc. Right, time to go home.